finally look at the LEGO Ideas Research Institute. It's set number 21110. We thought we'd do this as mom and dad, as parents of 3 girls. We also have a boy, but it seems like they're targeting this at the female audience in particular, and we picked it up. It's quickly sold out at the LEGO store, and so I was glad we were able to get it to look at here. But yeah, here's a quick look at some of the build that we did. Here's a quick look at the packaging. Here's the front, the side, and I can in the back, which is the back. This is the back. Comes with this book.
Yeah, the booklet's really nice. It kind of goes into some detail about like the different, like the chemist and what that entails, and the paleontologist, and kind of what some scientists do. It's a pretty basic description, but it's kind of fun for, you know, for kids to read or to learn just a little bit more if they're interested in it. If you have a daughter who's interested in those things already, it's probably not informative for her, but in general, it gives like a general description. The builds are really fun. The chemist and the astronomer are pretty simple, so I think even our 5-year-old would be able to build those pretty easily. That has a lot of small little pieces, but I think she would enjoy those.
Yeah.
The paleontologist one is much more complicated. The dinosaur skeleton takes a little bit of work, and like the pieces kind of not fall apart, but like you have to kind of be working in a lot of detail. So I think that's why they have the age group is 10 and up.
Right. Yeah, you were saying it's a lot of little pieces that you were trying to get together, which is interesting. When we were talking about this, we actually built this last night. We were talking about this. It's interesting that they did this. It's neat that they have this set of specifically females, but it's not necessarily something new, I feel like, for LEGO. I feel like LEGO has always had female characters, and in particular in the Friends line. I know this is maybe for a different age group, but the Friends line in particular, our girls are really fond of, and they've always had characters who were doctors or veterinarians, or like someone, I think I saw a description somewhere that said one was into computer science. It was in like character encyclopedia or something, and so I felt like those are a little more girly, but they've always kind of held, I think, a higher standard in terms of like they're not just girly girls or princesses. There was always more to them.
Right.
So in that sense, it almost feels like this set is a little more for adults.
Yeah, I think if you have a daughter who's really interested in one of the particular subjects, she would probably enjoy it.
Right.
But I think in general, maybe it's not worth the money that it costs, like per piece, or even as just an extra collection for your daughter, unless if she's really interested in one of the specific sciences.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's neat that they did it, but it really feels like a curiosity more than anything else.
Yeah, I think it would be maybe a fun thing to have as like intentional play for if you're just kind of doing an overview of sciences and possible careers or something like that. You could teach about that and then have it as something they could pretend play with. But
yeah,
I mean, that's kind of the only thing I could think of that would be interesting, I guess.
All right.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us. Please subscribe if you like what you saw and you'd like to see more. We are trying to put videos out weekly, if not more often. And thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.